Hey guys, it's Citrine here, and welcome back to another Citrine Games video. And today we are actually doing a little bit more Minecraft building. And today is something really cool that I like doing, and it's going to be a little short of a video, but we'll just start out. And today we're going to be showing how to build Minecraft skins, or to make a statue. So, just some parameters that you'll need to know. The head is 8x8 blocks. Or 8x8 pixels. The rate here compared to my skin editor is 1 pixel to 1 block. So I think that's how it works for most skins. And the chest is 8x12. The arms are 4x12 each, and the legs are also 4x12 each. What we have here is what I like to call the blank slate. So you can see it has a little grid formation, and so each of those are pixels. So if you want to actually start building a skin here, you can use all the blocks in your inventory to build on here and just see how it looks before you do it in the skin editor. So to make the blank slate, you can just place blocks on top of it to make your skin. So if you want to go up to the head, just actually get some blocks out. Make some eyes here. And so if you actually wanted to make a face, like an actual face up here, could. What I use for the eyes is actually 2 quartz slabs, and then you can use diamonds if you want. It's the only thing I could find. And then just a simple mouth like that, like what I have on my skin. So, see it, you just place the blocks over, and eventually you'll get your skin going. So to build the blank slate, you need an 8x32 rectangle. Then you add the arms 8 blocks down. So you have, if you build your 8x32, this is a 30-second block, and you go 1, 2. Alright, try not to break any blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you'd start building the arms out right there. So, and to make the actual blank slate, there are multiple blocks I found that actually work. So, just getting all of them in my inventory here. So, you can use polished andesite, polished granite, polished diorite. Any of these that actually form a grid shape. Quartz is pretty faint, but it still works. Blocks of diamonds, blocks of iron, blocks of gold, and I think redstone should work as well. But yeah, basically anything that you can use to get a grid will actually work for the blank slate. And just to check to see if redstone works, just add another one here. It's pretty hard to see, but it still works. So moving on to actually building my skin as an example. What I use for my skin: black stained clay, yellow stained clay, cyan stained clay, quartz slabs, white stained clay, and brown stained clay. Even though it says white, it's still like a skin color that I use to build my skin. Then brown for the hair, cyan for details, letters in my pants on yellow stained clay, and break it, come on, and black for my shirt, and that should pretty much do it. So we're going to start building over here, just a couple blocks away from here, probably like 8 blocks out from where I'm standing right now. Just check that it's in line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll just go 10. So start building right here. And so I start out with making the shoes. So each leg is 4 pixels, so you need 8 to form the shoes. And my shoes are 2 blocks high, so I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to form the legs, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we actually have the legs of the statue of me, and I think I didn't make it quite lined up, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. Unless, hold on, I have to check this. No, I did. It just looks weird from an angle. So there you have the 2 legs, and you can't really put a divider in it, or else it won't look the same. And so the bottom of my hoodie has like a gray lining. Let's just take a look at it. So yeah, you kind of see that gray lining that you have. You know what? Here, let me zoom in a little more. So you can kind of see that gray lining there, as well as the arm. I don't know why there's these black lines on the hands. I think it's like a glitch from my skin editor. So yeah, you can kind of see the CG, like my face and stuff. And I just memorize how this looks to actually make sure that it looks good. So you can, once again, see the line at the bottom of the hoodie, as well as on the hands, to actually get the effect you want with the statue. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. So as for my hands, they build 4 out and 2 up for the actual skin. And then you see the cyan stained line clay thing. But yeah. And then you just want to remember how this all works. And you can just use the skin editor whenever you like. What the heck? Yeah, I have noticed this glitch happening a few times. Like sometimes it just randomly throws items out of my inventory. But hold on, where does the actual CG start? I forgot. I think it should be 1 block above the gray line. So you would build 1 layer of nothing again. And then you'd start building the letters. So to actually build the letters, I think you need 2 over here and 3 over here. That looks right. Or not. It's hard. I mean, it's really hard, actually. Oh, it goes all the way to the edges. Okay, that's my issue. Yeah, sorry I'm not more prepared for this. I've only done this like a million times on my other world. But yeah, you can build any skin you want, I guess. Really. Doesn't just have to be my skin. Doesn't have to be any specific YouTuber skin. I was gonna try and make Popular Moles or Furious Destroyer, if some of you may know him, but it's just really complicated, and it's a lot of different blocks that I don't know what to do. So, just putting in the CG of the actual hoodie, build up the arms so it doesn't look weird. So, alright, so you can finally see the actual CG, and I think that looks right. Yep, and then it's a 1 block gap until the collar. So we're just going to build up here 1 more time. Keep going. And then you have the collar, so you start in the middle, build that, and it's kind of a weird color. I didn't know how else to make it without making it look really weird. But then you just build up like so. And you can build up to here and here. And that is going to do it for the body and arms of my figure. And you can see how it lines up with the blank slate figure. So just to show that it's all measured correctly. As for the head, it has just a line of my face, like my chin, where my chin would be. There are chins in Minecraft. And then you have the weird mouth that I just don't want to change because it looks just how my normal skin always was. Then you have 1 more layer of just blank. And then here's the fun part. You get to build the eyes. My yellow eyes, that's probably the greatest update to my skin ever. It's the yellow eyes. Then on the edges, you actually put brown because the hair is really low on my skin. Like how I tried to make it more realistic. Then you can put clay here and here. And eyes are covered up in hair, which is more realistic. And so you can kind of see the face forming. I think it should be 1 or 2 more layers of hair. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and 1 more. And 8. Alright, so you can see my finished skin here next to the blank slate figure. And you can really see how much detail is in it when it actually looks like it's pretty huge, but I think it's fine. And just get a... Come on. Just have to get lower. Oh, boy. That's funny. Alright, wait, I'm from the wrong side. Oops. I'll fix that. I never realized you